Two visions on the future of Canada-U.S. relations from the Conservative leader.
We should leverage our relationship with the American people.
And the Minister for Canada-U.S. Trade.
There is a public prosecution of the argument, the political argument in the United States, and there are the private government-to-government conversations, which are not discouraging.
The two were giving separate lunch hour talks in Toronto, but the two appeared closer in thought than apart.
And this is, by the way, something that Mark Carney has said, and I agree with him. He has said that we cannot control what the U.S. president says or does. We can control what we do on this side of the border in our own national interest. And by focusing on what we can control, then we can determine our own destiny.
Pierre Poilievre repeated some of his earlier ideas on how to win the trade war, including repealing taxes, regulations, and speeding project approvals. But he also offered some new ideas, including establishing a critical minerals reserve that could be used as leverage in trade talks, banning Chinese EVs in exchange for tariff-free auto trade, and
a new all-party committee, a team, a task force that will work together as part of an effort to defend and fight for Canada in the CUSMA review.
Meanwhile, Dominic LeBlanc gave little away about the upcoming review of the Canada-U.S.-Mexico Free Trade Agreement. LeBlanc says under CUSMA, around 94% of Canadian exports go to America tariff-free. The terms of CUSMA say a review must be done by Canada Day. LeBlanc says it's possible the deal is renewed with no significant hurdles. Earlier this week, U.S. Trade Representative Jameson Greer said Canada will have to accept tariffs to get U.S. market access. But LeBlanc suggested that talks in private, at least, seem to be going in a positive direction.
The conversations are business-like, cordial, amical, they're very friendly. And I think we're getting to a position where the United States will get specific with Canada and Mexico about specific things that they may want to see adjusted. And we're ready for those conversations. We're actually anxious to have them.
LeBlanc adds he'll travel to Washington at the end of next week to meet Greer again. In Ottawa, Shaoli Lee, City News.